Hello students, my name is Gargi and in this video lecture we are going to study the Ball poem, a poem by John Berman. So in this poem, there's this kid and he has lost his ball and it was really important to him. That ball was really important to him, but now he loses it and he is in shock because something that was really close to him, something that was really important to him, now he doesn't have it anymore. So now he understands what responsibility is. Now he understands this harsh truth of life that he may sometimes lose his things, but now he has to accept that fact and move on. कि हर बार वो चीज़ों को अपने पास नहीं रख सकता है. चीज़ें जो हैं वो कभी ना कभी गुम हो जाएंगी. वो हमेशा हर चीज़ को अपने पास नहीं रख सकता है. And now he has to accept this fact and move on ahead with his life. Okay. So this is the summary of the poem. Now let's start the poem. What is the boy now? Who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. Now the poet is asking that where is that boy? वो छोटा सा बच्चा कहाँ है जिसकी बॉल खो गई थी? अब वो क्या करेगा? What is he to do? अब वो क्या करेगा? उसकी बॉल खो गई है. I saw it go. Now the poet saw that ball go somewhere. Where was it? Merrily bouncing down the street. Street पे उसने देखा था कि वो बाउंस होती हुई कहीं जा रही है. And then merrily over, there it is in the water. Now वो जो बॉल है वो बाउंस होती हुई स्ट्रीट से जाके और पानी में चली गई कहीं पे. ऐसी जगह चली गई जहाँ से वो बॉय जो है वो उसको वापस नहीं लेके आ सकता है. No use to say, oh there are other balls. अब इस बात को कहने का कोई मतलब नहीं है कि there are other balls. एक ही बॉल थोड़ी ना है पूरे वर्ल्ड में, और भी बॉल्स हैं. बट इस बात को कहने का कोई मतलब नहीं है क्योंकि दैट बॉल जो बॉय की थी, दैट वाज इम्पॉर्टेंट टू हिम एंड नॉट एग्जैक्टली द बॉल, द मेमोरीज दैट वर अटैच्ड टू दैट बॉल. जो उसकी चाइल्डहुड मेमोरीज थी, अच्छी जो मेमोरीज थी, वो अटैच थी उस बॉल के साथ. वो वापस नहीं आएंगे अगर उसको नई बॉल ला के भी दे दी तो. No use to say, oh there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down. Now, as soon as he understands that he has lost that ball और वो ball अब वापस नहीं आएगी, so he's standing there and he's in shock. He's not moving. वो बस एक जगह continuously देख रहा है because अब उसको ये चीज़ धीरे धीरे realize हो रही है कि वो ball अब वापस नहीं आएगी उसके पास. All his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Now, उसे धीरे धीरे realize हो रहा है that all his childhood memories that were attached to that ball now gone. वो अब चली गई हैं, अब वो वापस नहीं आएंगी क्योंकि वो उस बॉल के साथ अटैच थी. जैसे ही वो बॉल गुम हुई वो उसके साथ वापस चली गई हैं. वो धीरे धीरे उस चीज़ को रियलाइज कर रहा है. I would not intrude on him, and the poet is saying that मैं उसको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहता हूँ. ही इज टेकिंग इट ऑल इन स्लोली. वो रियलाइज कर रहा है चीज़ों को धीरे धीरे और इस प्रोसेस के बीच में पोइट उसको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहता है. इंट्रूड होने मतलब उसको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहता है वो. अ डाइम अनदर बॉल इज वर्थलेस. एक डाइम मनी एंड अनदर बॉल ऑल आर वर्थलेस. अभी उनका कोई मीनिंग नहीं है, कोई सेंस नहीं है क्योंकि वो उस बॉल को रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकते हैं. बॉल को तो रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं बट वो फिर उस मेमोरीज को रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकते हैं जो उसके साथ अटैच थी. He senses first responsibility in a world of possession. Now he is there and he is understanding that now he has to be more responsible towards his things. जो भी उसके पास अब चीज़ें हैं उसको और रिस्पॉन्सिबल होना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज जैसे उसने उसे वो बॉल को घुमा दिया है वैसे हो सकता है उसकी और चीज़ें भी गुम हो जाए. He senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. People will take balls, balls will be lost always, little boy. Now the poet is saying that ये तो होता रहेगा. This is a part of life. You will lose things. you will gain other things. So this is the process. ये तो होता ही रहेगा. And no one buys a ball back. Money is external. और कोई वापस से उसको खरीद के नहीं लाएगा. Money is just an external thing. Money cannot buy happiness. As we say, money cannot buy happiness. That's true. Money happiness थोड़ी ना खरीद सकती है. वो बॉल दूसरी आप खरीद सकते हो, but you cannot buy those memories, those happiness जो उस बॉल से attached थी. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. The epistemology of loss. How to stand up. Now he is learning. Slowly, but he is learning the nature of loss. How to deal with loss. So he is understanding all those things. How to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know. जो एक इंसान को लाइफ में कभी ना कभी समझना पड़ता है. So that time has come and now he is understanding all that. कि कैसे लॉस से डील किया जाता है, nature of loss, he is understanding all those things. And most know many days how to stand up and gradually light returns to the street. A whistle blows, the ball is out of sight. Now he has lost the ball and it is out of sight. अब उसको कहीं नजर नहीं आ रही, वो दूर दूर तक उसको बॉल नजर नहीं आ रही है. Soon part of me will explore the deep and dark floors of the harbor. I am everywhere. I suffer and move my mind, my heart move with all the move with under the water and whistle. I am not a little boy. So now he is dealing with all those feelings. He has all those feelings in his heart and he is understanding that now nothing can bring that ball back. So he has to deal with the fact and he has to move on with his life. वो पूरी लाइफ अपनी वहाँ पे उस बॉल के लिए ग्रीव नहीं कर सकता है, उसे आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा. And somewhere this ball is symbolizing the innocence of a man. Once you lose that innocence, there's no going back. Like you have lost it forever now. So this poem tells us a lot of things, like the innocence, the loss of possessions. In this materialistic world, we have a lot of things, and materialistic things, they don't last forever. Sometimes we lose something and then we have to deal with that fact. Okay, so this was our poem, and the rhyme scheme of the poem, there is no rhyme scheme, it's a free verse poem. The literary devices are personification. The ball has been personified, merrily bouncing. Merrily is something that we call happily. So happily तो कोई thing तो हो नहीं सकती है happy. So here ball has been personified, and metaphor, as we say metaphor, the ball will be lost always. Ball here symbolizes possession which we lose. It also refers to childhood. Ball यहाँ पे childhood को symbolize, childhood metaphor क्यों है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ball जो है वो childhood को represent कर रही है, like innocence को represent कर रही है, कि कैसे जैसे उसकी ball उसने खोई वैसे उसने अपनी memories को खो दिया, अपने childhood को, अपनी innocence को खो दिया. Repetition, words repeat हो रहे हैं, what is getting repeated, and alliteration is also there. Who has lost his h, and what is he to do now, w the sound. B, buy a ball back, so alliteration is also there. And enjambment, continuation of a sentence without any pause, so the sentence is continuing without any pause, as we can see. I saw it go, merrily bouncing. And then comes symbolism. Symbolism, ball बहुत सी चीज़ों को symbolize कर रही है यहाँ पे, as I told you. Next is anaphora. Anaphora, same word से consecutive lines start हो रही हैं. What, same word से जब consecutive lines start होती हैं, that what you call anaphora. And there is assonance also, the prominent sound, the vowel O, vowel is repeating. Okay, boy, now, who, lost. And imagery is also there. Then in the line that merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over there in the water. So we can imagine all that, we can feel a picture in our head कि वो कैसे वहाँ से merrily bounce होके जा रही होगी and then into the water. Then ascended on conjunctions, where conjunction is missing, like the sentence is continuing without any conjunction. जैसे a dime, another ball is worthless, like there is no conjunction in it. Okay, so these were our literary devices, and I hope you understood the poem. Very easy, very deep poem, tells us so much about life, and we realize that yeah, there are things that we have to understand, there are things that we need to grasp, and this was the poem. So I hope you understood it, and thank you.